Hello and welcome to this podcast. Is double sided. My name is Winifred, and today I'm joined with Ifunaya.
Hello.
All right, and today we are going to be talking about hot takes. So, hot takes is basically an opinion that you have that may be controversial, but it's just your opinion on a certain aspect or certain things that are happening in society. So, we're each going to be sharing our hot takes. We have them written here on a card. So, we're each going to be sharing our hot takes, and we're going to talk about each person's hot takes, our own opinion on the hot take, whether we think it is valid or whether we think it's not that valid. So um, be sure to subscribe and comment for more. And if you're looking for conversation-based podcasts, discussion-based podcasts, anything that touches on relationships, marriage, politics, dating, the economy, society, just know that we are your best bet for it. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first hot take. We'll explain it, talk about it, then I will do the same for hers. All right, so my first one, you should not have a birthing video online. Now, I'm not saying that the birthing, giving birth is disgusting. No.
Okay.
When you are pregnant, you are bringing life to the world. You're basically doing what scientists have tried for years to do, and they cannot even still do it. You are, as a woman that is pregnant and giving birth, is incredible. My own issue is the fact that you decided to give birth, record this whole process, and put it online. I think if you wanted to create that memory for yourself
Okay.
and you gave birth and recorded the video and kept it on your phone to show your child, sure. But putting it online, I don't really support it because I feel like when you put something online, even if you delete it, it's never really gone. You put it online, you don't get to know who is looking at it. You don't know who is sharing it. You don't know who is commenting on it. You're putting that information out there and it's being consumed by anybody on the internet. So you're exposing yourself and your child in such a vulnerable moment to the public. And when you think about that, you also think about the fact that when you're giving birth, there are two people involved. There is you, the mother giving birth, and there's the child. And we always like to tell children that consent is very, very valid. I used to read online when they'll say, if your child says, I don't like this uncle, don't take that child to that uncle. Teach them that their opinion counts and that yes should be yes and that no should be no. But right now, what you're doing when you put that video online, you are posting a video of a child without their consent. Do you understand? You are putting that video of them without whether they want to be there or not, because obviously they're babies, they don't have the whole idea of what it is. So I feel like it's more about the digital permanence of it. Should your video be there online on YouTube for anybody to just watch? So that's my hot take, that betting videos should not be online. What do you think?
So I kind of wonder why people would do that. When you say betting video of you giving birth,
Yes.
people do that.
Yes, they do.
That's too much information for the public, honestly. I don't buy it. I don't think it should be, And then one thing about the internet doesn't forget.
Yeah.
So whatever you put out there sticks there, People should know what they put out there in the internet to consume, right? I won't do that personally.
I think it's like, how do I explain this thing? When it comes to influencers and content creators, there are particular things that gives you views. Like if I'm a content creator and I'm creating content and someone proposes to me, like a proposal video will skyrocket my views. A video of me, what's that word? Discovering I'm pregnant, like my pregnancy test review. There's some moments in your life as a content creator that you're sure that it's going to get more views. And a betting video is one of them.
Okay,
A proposal video is one of them. A pregnancy review video is one of a baby gender review. If you notice, almost sometimes you end up watching, I don't know, but sometimes I watch gender review of people I don't know. I just like watching it,
Okay.
You just see them like, hey, who is it? Do you understand?
Yes.
And then you move on to the next thing. But those kind of videos will always garner views for this content creator. So that may be the reason behind wanting to put.
Okay, the reason is for the money. For the money of it.
I mean, sometimes it's for the money.
Yeah, I think what you should put out there should be censored.
Okay.
Some people want to video their betting video, but not entirely everything.
Yeah.
You can cut it off, or if it's good for the money, fine, but I don't think I can do it personally.
Yeah, I don't actually think I can do it.
It's too much information for the public.
Yeah.
Too much information. Okay. Oh, I have interesting hot takes here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, these hot takes are very personal to me and might interest you as well. The level of moral decadence.
Okay.
The art whereby people video accident cases
Yes.
instead of rendering the help itself.
Yeah.
You know, I watch on the internet, it's where people, you know, in an accident case, in an accident scenario,
Yeah.
someone is actually looking for help.
Mm-hmm.
So what that'll come to your mind at that point is to video the person. Why don't you render the actual help? Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine myself seeing someone who is injured, and one thing that'll come to my mind is, oh, let me video this person and is crying. You know, it's the level of moral decadence now is so appalling. You know, this is take it. We should take it into consideration because okay, sometimes when people video all this thing, they will tell you it's because of for security reasons.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when you take someone to the hospital, the police will ask you what happened, and then
Yeah.
so having that video at that point is understandable before you handing the help, but not doing it and you're just there, not consigned.
Yeah.
That one is so bad, so bad. When you see somebody who is injured, you ask for help. You go around looking for, not bringing out your video.
Yeah.
Another one, the people that are fighting. You know, you see people that are fighting and
Yeah.
they're busy. Oh, don't, what's happening here? What is, you don't want to separate them, know what is wrong, or ask for help. You watching people fighting and you're videoing it. Does it give you joy?
I think I wouldn't say it's a lack of moral decadence, so to speak. I would say it's insensitivity. Like we've just lost that part where you see people fighting. Your first call to action should be to separate, distribute,
Separate
hold
people.
peace. But instead, they're thinking of whether your video will trend on TikTok. Because that's it. People love, in as much as we want to claim that, we cannot claim to be unaware. People love violence. People crave violence. People love to see people fighting and say, see what in this one they do. But they want that kind of content, even though they don't know that they want that kind of content. So
Should everything be content?
that's it. Not everything should be content, and it also even to your point, I also don't like the fact that you cannot go out anymore without the fear of being recorded. You get my point? Like I remember one time I was taking a video of something and then the guy was there. He was like, "Oh, I hope you're not recording." I was like, "No, I'm trying to video something else." I was videoing it was a spa. So I wanted to get the address. So I just wanted to take a picture of the emblem.
The emblem,
So that I'll just have it. So it just reminded me that in as much as this guy expressed his concerns, this is what happens in society. You'll be on your own and somebody will be videoing you.
Yeah.
There was an incident that happened with a popular Nigerian celebrity. He came to this restaurant and he was loud. And then this lady, this is a public place. So the lady was like, "Oh, can you keep your voice down?"
Down.
And then he turned the camera on to her and started recording her. Talking about how she's a hater, how he used to hear that they are haters, but this is the first time seeing one of them in person, recording the lady. And you could see that she was trying to leave the camera frame and you were still recording her.
Yes.
And people in your comment section were cheering you on.
Did you go on live or?
I think it was live. But yeah, it's just crazy the way that everybody wants to get everything as content, everybody wants to put it on TikTok, everybody wants to be the next.
Nobody has morals anymore. It's a problem. It's a societal problem.
And it gets worse because now we have meta glasses. So you can even record people.
That one.
Yeah, you can even record people without their consent.
Yeah.
Because with phone, it's kind of obvious if I bring out my phone to record you, the way I'll position it, the way I'll hold it, you know that I'm trying to make a video of you.
Yes.
Then what if it's with the glasses? There's just a light and it doesn't always shine. It just beeps. So what if I'm recording you and you don't know that you're being recorded? All those kind of things. I feel like I know that people say, "Oh, if you're in public space, you should expect to be recorded." Those things used to be reserved for celebrities before. Regular people used to go around the street
the
on our
normal
own.
way.
But now we are also content. We're also going to be perceived by people without even knowing our whole storyline or anything. Someone just going to video us, put us out there on social media for people to throw their own opinions at us. And it's actually very scary.
Nice. That reminds me, there was a time where I went to a spa.
Yeah.
Okay, so we came in after we didn't know the owner of the place was recording us. He didn't even tell us that we were being recorded. So if you want an influencer, someone to help you advertise, you invite them, you pay them, right?
Yeah.
You don't use your customers.
Most people use their customers, but they get consent from
customers.
They consent. Not recording me without this.
Then later on, I went to their page. Said, I followed their page.
Yeah.
They did a good job, and then I saw myself there. I had to call him and tell him to bring it down. That's because I didn't want it.
That same thing happened to me.
He didn't ask me about it.
So I went to the gym and I was working out on my own with my headset. And there was this trainer who was watching. And then
Okay.
after the gym, like after my old gym session, I was heading home and he comes out to me and he meets me and he's like, ah, you go pay me for this video where I take you. I first pause. In my mind, I was like, I don't, so I told him, I didn't ask you to take me any
Yeah.
video. Let me see the video. I had to do like say what paddy paddy.
Mhm.
May I first see the video. Number one,
You delete it.
he took a video of me. Number two, he used a filter.
You can sue him for that.
And the worst part, I hated that filter part because I don't know if it's all those baby filter I use. I don't know.
You don't do like that in real life.
So I was
No,
like,
that's not nice.
please, can you delete this? I don't feel comfortable with my like. I don't even know you. I just that was like my first week at the gym, so I
Yes.
don't really know you like that. And you just put in. So I told him, please, can you just delete it? So he deleted it.
Mhm.
So which I'm happy for. But it's very weird. Would do stuff like that.
So weird. It's not nice.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, let's just take it down a notch with the whole videoing of people in public spaces. Like
Yes. Don't do it. Don't video people without their consent.
don't do it. And also
That is-
don't let your own content creation what's that word disrupt other people's experience. Let me give an example.
Yeah.
I was at the cinema one day and I was watching a movie. These two ladies coming, and if you've been to the cinema, you know that that place is pitch dark. So you just
Yes.
come and sit down and watch a movie.
Yeah.
But then they start taking pictures. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. They own the flash on their phone, so they're taking pictures with the flash. And they're sitting directly in front of me. So as they're taking it, they are sitting like, let's say the lady is directly in front of me, her friend is here.
Okay.
So when she's taking the flash is flashing on her and in
And
my
your stuff.
eye
Okay.
because I'm directly behind her. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's a couple of pictures. Let me keep quiet.
Okay.
They snap the first one, snap the second one, snap the third, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This your flash is entering my eye. That's what I say. And she's like, there's nothing I can do. And she continues taking the picture. What do you mean there's nothing you can do? Not with flash, don't be on them. So she's like, there's nothing I can do. And she continues taking a picture. And I just said, okay. So I just stood up from where I was. And I just put my hand in front of the phone. I kept swinging it like this.
Are you serious?
So she now stood up and then I moved to another side, which is okay.
You practically checked that girl away.
No, you want to create your content, but you are using it to disrupt other people's experience just because you want to create your
Exactly.
content. And you
I mean, in a cinema, everybody should focus on the movie.
focus on the movie. So you're taking pictures, you're turning on your flash, you're disrupting not everybody, but you're disrupting the person behind you.
Yeah.
Just to take a picture. I was patient enough to say, okay, you know what? First picture said, I want to do video. So they moved to the other side, and everybody continue with the movie because now you're doing your content and you're not disturbing anybody. You're not directly putting the light in someone's eye. So
Exactly.
I think we should be mindful of making sure that our content. That's why a lot of these restaurants are banning content because sometimes it feels like they're doing content disrupting the environment. Some people, I'm not saying everybody does this.
Isn't disrupting other people's privacy.
Yes, I'm not saying everybody does this so because I know that when we go out to a restaurant and you see good food, you want to snap that food, you want to create that memory, you want to snap a picture there. But there are some people that stretch distance.
Yeah, don't try to capture others. Concentrate on your food.
So that's I think we should just be very, 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 very mindful,
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so my second take is gym wear should not be worn as regular clothes. Now, now we know gym wear. You wear it to the gym to exercise. I feel like when you're going for road walk, when you're going to exercise, it's very nice for you to wear gym wear. That's where it's most appropriate. But when you start wearing gym wear to a coffee date, you start wearing gym wear to travel, you start wearing gym wear to go to the market, you've brought gym wear and you're not wearing it as part of a regular clothes. I just don't feel like it should be done, especially since gym wear is tight. It's very, very tight and
revealing too.
I mean, the other clothes are revealing are not gym wear. So I don't want to point revealing, but like it's tight.
It's revealing.
I don't see why people are always wearing it everywhere they go.
But how comfortable is it? You mean did they say they wear gym wear to coffee shop?
Yes, they wear gym wear out. Like people wear it now, like you're going out to wear gym wear.
Yeah, I've seen people that wear it to the airport. Yeah, I usually see.
And let me tell you something. I don't want to say, okay, most gym wear brands, they don't use cotton. They use like
lining.
No. The material they use is like I've forgotten the name of the material, but it's not cotton. polyester. I think it's polyester. I'm not sure. But anyway, they use a particular material for this gym. That's what makes it tight.
Yeah,
Cotton cannot be that
it
tight.
draws as well.
So because of these materials are tight, they are not breathable, so to speak. They trap heat. What I'm saying is these materials are not even good for you long term.
Yes.
For you to be wearing it so comfortably outside the gym. Most of them don't. It's just few brands that are making an ethical choice to produce gym wears that are actually good for your body. A lot of these things are recycled plastic. Yes.
Yes.
Most of this gym wear you wear, they're recycled plastic, synthetic fabrics. Yes, that's the word.
Yeah.
That are used to create these things, and they are not good for your body long term. So wearing it over time more than you should, it just feels weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Over to you. What do you
Gym
think?
wears, it's I feel that thing drains blood, sir.
Is
The gym wears, that's the thing. It will not even allow you make your blood flow. No, honestly, most of the gym wears are so tight that they hold your knee. You see them holding all your abs and all that. Some gym wears are like that. So now when you're exercising, you're feeling it.
Yeah.
So why would you not wear something as tight as that to go outside or stay out for a long time? I feel like it won't even allow your blood flow well.
It will allow your blood flow. I don't
think so.
I don't support that. I think it will allow your
Now
blood
using
flow
it to stay in a flight, maybe a long
yeah.
flight. I think is healthy.
I feel like using it to fly is even uncomfortable because again, maybe especially if you're flying business class, you usually have cramped leg space.
Okay.
So you need somewhere that you can kick your leg and you need to wear clothing that is free and comfortable.
But it's called gym wear. Wear it to the gym alone. Just gym wear.
Now it's called lounge wear too. People call it lounge wear and they're easy to stay at home.
Stick with it to the gym.
Okay. You're up.
All right. Now I have this take. This is very concerning to me. How phones has taken away proper conversation from people.
Yeah.
People being extremely distracted from physical conversations. Now, before we planned this meeting, this hangout, we told everybody. We were told we're going to meet tomorrow, 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And the meeting will stay for an hour. Just an hour. You can drop your phone. And after the meeting, after the physical conversation, you can pick up your phone and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I know some people will give excuse that my phone is my office. I'm doing a lot of things on my phone. You have a notification, right? Drop it on the table. When it beeps, you can pick it and then drop it back. Then let people you are staying out with feel your presence. Let them. It's just for a minute. Why would you allow your phone to distract you?
Even if it's not just for a minute, for the fact that you and someone else agreed to this, you owe it to that person and the person owes it to you to be involved in that conversation.
Yes.
Involved. You don't want to go home and you can't even remember what was said because you were too busy on your phone.
So how can you relate? And how can you feel that relationship?
This one, I'm not saying this one is a hot take. This one is true. This one is not. This is the truth.
It's the truth. It should have been a topic on its own.
Yeah, I feel like we're too engrossed in our phones to have genuine conversation and interactions with the people around us, and it's only getting worse because right now our communities are on our phones, Facebook, Instagram. Our friends are online. They're on the video games we meet. So are we actually meeting people in person? And when we do meet these people in person, what do we do? Do we engage with them, or do we also spend time on our phones while meeting people in person? It happens all the time.
Yeah.
You go to shows, like you go for a concert. You're there to experience the artist. Right? When you see people recording the artist while they're there.
Like they make it a distraction.
If you record like a short clip, maybe for your WhatsApp viewers, but you see the people like taking long as recording. So you're not immersed in the experience because you're recording with your phone. When you paid, did you pay to come and record your phone?
Sometimes I wonder if people will even survive when they remove their phone from them for just
I think we need to start also checking our screen time and trying to make sure that we're not just spending time on our phones too much.
And it takes discipline to do that.
And I want you to know that if your screen time limit is high and if you've been trying to stop using your phone, part of it is not your fault. Most of these corporations, I'm talking Instagram, I'm talking Facebook, they are designed in a way to keep you scrolling for something else. That's why there's explore page. You scroll, something is always going to be there. Something is always going to get your attention. It has to take your willpower to be like, you know what? I'm not doing this thing. Let me drop this phone and do something else. Let me drop this phone and read a book. Let me drop this phone and touch grass. So I'm saying that these corporations are designed to keep you glued to your phone. Even on WhatsApp now, if you don't save someone's number, you can now see their status. Before,
yes, I saw that.
If I don't have your number, I'm not seeing your status. And then my status is very boring because most of it is, everyone sells on WhatsApp. So almost every of my status is someone who is selling something. or very few people who post memes. So like I really don't spend much time on my WhatsApp status because there isn't much to see. But I noticed that you scroll, you start seeing other people's status. You start like they just want you to keep being on
Keep
your phone, keep
exactly.
exploring. So I need you to understand that they are not there to help you. Instagram doesn't want you to leave your phone. Facebook doesn't want you to leave. They want you to spend more time
They're gonna come for
on those
you.
designs and those
They're going to come for
on
you.
those devices. So you have to make a conscious effort to not be on your phone as much.
Yes.
Uh,
That's to feel the moment.
yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. So this is quite similar, not similar per se, but like similar to my point one. So this is point three. Now my third point is this. Your children should not be a part of your content as a content creator.
Hmm.
You choose to make your life public, your child would not.
Hmm.
Now, I'm going to I'm going to give you I have three reasons why your child should not be your major source of content. One, we've seen um we've seen stories where people have harmed children because they saw them online.
Okay.
They see them online frequently, and when they see them in person, they try to harm them or touch them or do something bad to them. Let me give an example. There's a lady, she has this very cute baby, and let's just say that if her post, she's engaged, so it's her and her partner. So let's just say
Okay.
that if their post is 10, eight of it includes their child prominently, not just as a tiny part, but like the child is the main content.
Okay.
And then she said she went for like a meet and greet. Now, because people have been seeing this child online, some people believe that they had a right to the child in the sense that she was holding her baby. Now, this is a child was not up to one. She went for a meet and greet. She was holding this child, and people were trying to touch the child without her consent.
Hmm.
Maybe because they felt like we've been seeing this child online, we kind of like we're online aunties and uncles. So
Celebrity
they're
child.
trying to touch. And she was like, don't touch me. And children that are less than one, the immune system is not that strong. No matter,
Yes.
and I don't know you so well to be touching my child like
Yeah.
this. But because they've been seeing that baby online, some people in their head registered that in a way is my baby. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes.
That they have some sort of familiarity with these children. So they
Okay.
tried to touch the baby, and it was very, very unsettling for her. So
The baby.
that's
The baby's already a celebrity. You know when you say celebrity, you'll be like, oh, is that Irish star? So they saw the baby.
no, that's so that's
That's
what
very
happens when you
wrong.
put your child there.
Yeah.
That's one. Two, if you don't know, Elon Musk's his AI tool, that's Grok,
Okay.
has been used to produce explicit content and images of children. What this means is you can put your child online, your child
Okay.
is fully clothed, like wearing shirts, wearing short knicker.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to take that picture of your child and put it to an AI tool and say, give me a naked version of this child.
Hmm.
And the AI tool will do it. Now, should it be so? No. This is more on the creeps that are doing this thing than you posting your child. But I'm saying that these things happen regardless.
Okay.
That's one. So okay, sorry, I mentioned that my first point was someone can harm your child just because they've
Yes.
been seeing your child
Then
online. My second
strip your
point
child.
was my second point is
They're using
the
an AI to
using
strip the
AI
child.
to create explicit photos of a child. And
Yeah.
my third point is that child doesn't have what we call consent, informed consent.
Yes.
Most of the time, children, let me tell you the fact. Children usually wants to stand in front of the camera. They don't know what's happening behind the camera. In
Yes.
fact, children like holding phones. If you notice, babies want to hold your phone and put their face in the camera and just stay there. But they don't
Mm-hmm.
know, that's why I said they don't have informed consent. Because it's different telling your child, like, can I record you? Your child will probably say yes. Mommy, video me in your phone. But you
Yes.
didn't know what happens with that video.
Because
Do
you
they
don't
have
know.
informed consent to understand that this video can go to different places? Especially when you see all those cute child compilation videos. I don't know if you see it. Different babies so compile the videos of different babies.
Okay.
You don't even know who owns those
Yes, you
those
don't know.
those accounts. They
Mm-hmm.
take cute clips from different
From different
families and
families
they
and
put it
put it
in one,
together.
but you don't know who owns those accounts.
Yes.
You see, sometimes I would see picture of a child. I'm like, oh, I know this child is this person's child. But I'm seeing on another page under like a compilation.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's okay if your child features in your content, like occasionally, but
Mm-hmm.
to make them the main face, I'm not so sure if I'm comfortable with that.
Hmm.
What do you think?
You know, this content creation of a thing and money making, strategy of it is becoming something. People post a lot of things. People do things for the drive of the money.
Yeah.
You know, they throw away the implications. They don't think about what will be the implication of this in the future. So you should think about that towards your child, if you're posting your child. Will
Yeah,
this child grow up and like this later? You
exactly.
know, these are questions you should pose before doing that.
And you know the funny thing is, many child stars, I mean, people that grew up on our screens, people that we grew up together with. I'm talking about someone like Home Alone. You know Home
Yeah, I
Alone,
know. I watch
the
Home Alone.
Culkin brothers.
Yes.
Someone like Demi Lovato.
Mm-hmm.
Someone like That's So Raven.
Okay.
Someone like I think I've mentioned enough.
Yeah, you've not mentioned this Nigerian girl. What's her name? Emanuela. She started when she was a
Emanuela.
kid.
Exactly. Now, some of them will come out to tell you that they wish they did not, they weren't thrown into the public light so early
That
because
early.
they
Yeah.
weren't protected as much as they should. Because sometimes the producers will try rubbish, or sometimes I think I was reading about the particular celebrity who said she had her first kiss on
Hmm.
screen and she didn't want that. She told him, like, you know what, my first kiss is, she's a black American and she's over there
Okay.
in the States. And she's like, my first kiss is quite special to me. I don't want to have it on scene. But they made her
Yes.
do it. So
That's the
there are so
effect.
many things that happens behind closed doors that we don't know about, but some of them will tell you. It's very rare for you to see child stars that transition into adulthood and they don't have some form of trauma or drug abuse or
Yeah.
something. And sometimes that drug abuse, sometimes the managers they introduce them to drugs.
Yes. Yeah.
So you want to make sure that your child is protected. I think every mother who labors to bring in a child also wants to make sure that the child is being protected. I feel like it would be so disheartening to know that you went through you're trying to protect your child. You know,
Mm-hmm.
somebody's there taking advantage of your child
The
without you
child not
even
even.
knowing. So
So, what about this child law and protection? It's
I
not
feel like
even.
yes, because when you use your
They're
child
not
to
in
create
play.
content and get brand deals, your child should earn a percentage of that. Are you
Hmm.
keeping it in a trust fund for the child? Are you saving up for their college education with that money? There was a particular lady, Piper. You may not know her. Her mom used that to create YouTube content from like when she was like 13 or like six. I don't know when she was quite young. She
Okay.
did, according to the reports, allegedly, she didn't have any money when she turned 18.
Hmm.
Your mom said there was no money, but you were creating YouTube content, you were getting views, you were getting paid. What happened to all that money?
Yeah. You will remember the child afterwards. That's creepy.
So that's my third hot take. Ify, what's your
Okay. This is my third hot take.
Mm.
I don't know. Okay, let me just put it out there.
Okay.
So, people that put worship songs every morning on their WhatsApp status, on their status. What is your motive and drive? You know, it's your phone, is
Yeah.
your data, is your space,
Mm-hmm.
and putting worship things or biblical or postings. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that do it every day. They wake up in the morning, they put worship song. What is their motive?
I
do
just
you
feel like I don't have a problem with it. If I don't
okay?
like it, I'll just mute you. If I feel like they're doing too much, I'll mute you. But I don't generally have a problem with it. I just hope that your life online translates to the life you live offline.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's not by posting spiritual quotes, it's not by posting songs. If you do it, if that's your own form of evangelism, please go ahead and do it. If you want to post, but like just make sure that because again, they said one of the worst things you can do as a person is to lie to yourself
Okay.
because you can lie to others, but lying to yourself. So, and there's a quote, man, know thyself. So
Okay.
if truly in your heart, you know, as you're posting this thing on your status, if they do bad thing for backyard, my dear, no post them.
I'm not a religious fanatic. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm not against any religion, but
Yeah.
I don't I don't think it's God on our status. It's God there. Like I feel like they didn't wait too much.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't, I
personally.
don't, I don't really hate it though. I'm not going to lie. I don't say anything wrong with it.
I'm not saying I hate it. I'm just
Mm.
asking what is their motive and drive.
Their motive is to share the gospel with you. They want you
Oh,
to receive Christ.
okay. That's fair enough. Like
Okay.
you told
Okay, my hot take 4. Jesus is not the see.
so okay, let's hear it.
Jesus is not the white European looking man Western art made him.
Hmm,
People picture religious figures according to the culture they grew up in. Now
hmm,
let's talk about Passion of Christ. Now, Passion of Christ is a movie that details or depicts the whole Passion of Christ, from when Jesus
Mm-hmm.
carried the cross to when he died for our sins.
Yes, when he was crucified.
Exactly. And he was created, the movie was created by Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson produced the movie, the
Yeah.
prominent American actor.
Okay.
But he's a white guy. So if he was going to cast anybody, he would have casted a white guy.
Hmm.
But that Passion of Christ, the image from that Passion of Christ has been used to model Christ. People have built sculptures based on that actor. He's just an actor.
Okay.
At the end of the day, that person who acted as Christ in the Passion of Christ movie is not Jesus Christ. He's an actor. But
Hmm.
if you go to churches and there's a statue of Jesus, I kid you not, check that statue and check that Passion of Christ actor. You will see that they are similar.
So,
Now,
go ahead.
what I'm saying is, Jesus Christ is not a white man. He's not the white man that people think him out to be. Somebody made a movie, and in the movie, they casted a white person. It doesn't mean that Jesus is now a white person. Do you understand my point? So, people picture religious figures according to the culture they grew up in. Now, if I'm to tell you to cast somebody in a movie, me as a Nigerian, if I'm to cast anybody in a movie, I probably is a Nigerian because I grew up in Nigeria, I live in Nigeria, Nigeria is my environment. So you can use the same thinking for them. A white person will cast a white person in the movie. It doesn't make that person Jesus Christ.
Hmm.
And I know that when we're growing up, we watched mostly Western movies.
Anyways.
Western movies shaped how we thought about the world. We watched the action movies, we watched everything, but it doesn't mean that they are the what's that was standard or
Okay.
the baseline for how things should be. So I think, or rather, if you ask me to cast somebody in a movie, I'll probably choose a Nigerian because I'm Nigerian, I'm a black woman, and I've grown up, I've been in Nigeria all my whole life. So it's the same thing that would apply to a white person shooting a white movie. So somebody shot a movie about the Passion of Christ in their own thinking, in their own way, what they understood by it. It doesn't make or mean that Christ is white.
Okay.
So I've seen that same picture of that same actor. The actor doesn't come out too many times. Maybe we should stop calling him Jesus. He acted a
Okay.
role, he got paid. Stop calling him Jesus. Stop creating paintings based on his face. Stop creating calendars based on his face or statues based on his face. He's just an actor who did a role.
Yes. But do we really know? Is there anything to show what Jesus looked like when he was on earth? Is there
Um,
any? If it's a biblical
No, and I'm really
quotation or
glad for that because if not, people would have said you look like this, you look like that. I feel like we are too focused on what Jesus looked like. Jesus looks like each one of us. Sure,
hmm,
they said we are created in God's image. Jesus is like
okay?
you as Jesus is like me. So why are we
That's
so
okay.
focused on whether he's white or
Oh,
black?
wow.
What should be focused is seeing Jesus in the heart of the people around you and let them seeing Jesus in you as well. So Jesus was born in Jerusalem.
All right.
Okay. But anyway, he would have been light skinned, but to call him white, I'm not sure he was white.
Hmm. There's a whole.
That's a whole conversation for
I'm
another
telling you for
day.
another day.
So what do you think before you head on to your own
Well, I think I'll
points?
do more research on this before I say something. To actually get a biblical view of it,
There's no biblical view.
of what Jesus looks like.
Even if you
But
notice,
that time when during his passion,
yeah,
when they gave him that thorn
yeah.
crown, the blood, there was Veronica cleaned his face then. So people, like I heard, that they use that image frame to create what he looks like. Might
If
not
I
be
clean
him
your face,
entirely,
if I clean your face, not be sweat will go there.
but with blood now. An artist can
So
have it.
please,
Like I said, it's a topic for another day.
please, I don't believe that. And I feel like there's a very good reason why the Bible did not focus on physical appearance of people. It was
Yes.
very rare, and they would say things like he was tall above all others, he
Mhm.
was good looking, but they never really went
Said
into details like nose or mouth or features because God has always said the men judge based on what they see, but I judge based on what is inside the heart. So if
yes.
anything, the Bible is just further pushing that narrative, but we shouldn't be looking at people's physical appearance. Whether you should be focused on the content of their
The
hearts.
truth remains that nobody really knows what
Yes.
Jesus
So
looks
why
like.
would you believe he's white all of a sudden?
Yes. Nobody knows what he looks like.
Okay. Your
Okay.
final point.
Yes. My final point is body shaming people
Mm-hmm.
and then age shaming. Now let me talk about this body shaming, especially telling someone you're skinny. There's nothing hot more than telling someone you're
Both skinny
skinny,
or both fat.
both fat. But that skinny part hits harder. You can't
Yeah.
just You don't know what people are passing through. You don't know what people are passing through. Yes. You don't know why this person got skinny all of a sudden if he used to be on the chubby side. You don't know why this person gained weight.
Yeah.
So you can't just tell someone, you're fat though. That was the time I got this terrible job. Okay, that really drained me. So I slimmed down a little bit. So this I posted a picture and somebody came to me and said, waiting they worry you. Or what are you battling with? I said, I don't understand. You're skinny in here. Oh. This is not how you used to look like. And in as
Can I ask you a question?
okay.
Has that person chatted you up like, do you guys talk recently? Or
Exactly. And I'm not a random, poster. So I
Yeah.
posted that one. The person was like, hey, you're skinny. Oh. But two of them. Oh. The other one said, what are you battling with? I looked at my phone for over 20 minutes. I don't know what to tell this person. Okay. Because if he knows what the kind of job I've been doing, and all that, so you don't just tell me, even if you have something to say to your mind, you don't have to tell me I'm looking skinny, I'm looking fat. Okay. And I wait to ask you. I know somebody might, as you're my friend now, I wait I can ask, hope you're okay. But I can't say you're looking skinny. I hope you're okay. That's not nice. And again, it's shaming. Telling someone, you're too old to do this. At your age, you're still dancing. At your age, you're still posting this. What about the age? Is there any age for anything? Is there any stipulated age that you should do something or not? This lady, what's her name? This lady that dances. Kathy.
Yeah.
Yes, Kathy still dances. People there, Kathy,
that's a very good form of exercise.
Exactly.
And this is what made her popular. This is what she won Guinness World Record for. This is her.
Yes. So you want her to stop because she's what?
We are doing too much.
I'm telling you. So it's a creepy thing to say to someone. Yeah. It's shaming. That's too bad.
I think I usually hear there's this quote I read one time where the person said, when people say things like act your age, and you tell them, I'm sorry, my age is not coming with any script for
yes.
This is my first. If you are 11 years old, this is your first time being 11.
Yes.
If you are 12, if you are 40, this is your first time being 40. You don't want to make mistakes, or you don't want to live your life based on what people would say, that you will not enjoy what you want to enjoy to the best of your abilities because you are thinking of what people would say
at that particular moment.
As long as it's not illegal, you're not hurting anybody.
Exactly.
You're not committing a crime. You are not. Please, by all means, enjoy yourself. If it's dance you want to dance. I know the funny part is this age happened in the Bible. When David danced and he tore his clothes and he was naked, and then his wife came to him and was like, look how you've embarrassed yourself in the name of under the disguise like just because you're dancing. And she was barren. That's like they said the Bible said that the Lord closed her womb.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it also a shame David, like you as a king, look at how you naked yourself because you are dancing and you're doing not to bring church something inside your mouth. It was happening before. I'm just saying don't age shame anybody, don't body shame anybody, whether the person is slim, whether the person is fat. Like some people will just wake up and put camera and be like, if you're fat, you're in disgrace. If kilo day.
Read to say
like,
kilo day.
What thing happened? I feel like you just you they are not fat. Why not think about that fat people? Like you just stay and be thinking and be like, you know what? I'm going to sell my ring lights and I'm going to attack fat people today. No, just it.
That's what they do, yeah. The kind of content.
So I think you should not age shame people and you should not body shame people. Like we're all just here for a limited period of time and we're going to die and go our separate ways. Like just let people be.
Let people enjoy their moments.
If it's dance someone is doing, what do they kill anybody by dancing? Everybody just stay with their phone and be dropping comments.
Are you not seeing how Adeleke dances? This recent governor.
I know people have what's that word? People chastise and criticize it for him, but he's the one working in Osun State. He paid.
What about him dancing?
They call him the dancing governor. That's what I'm saying. People chastise him for it and say that the governor position is a very serious position, that someone should not be dancing. Whether he's dancing or not, this man is doing changes in Osun State. This man paid every pension. He went and the backlogs of people that have been old. He paid everything. He's doing road. So my dear, if he wants to dance, let him dance. I'll follow him.
And he doesn't dance on official duties.
He dances in church. If he wants to dance on official duty, I said so. Let him dance. He did not kill anybody. And he's doing his work. So at the end of the day, I feel like people always talk.
Yeah.
So you looked at that man finish. He said, okay, what am I going to say about it? What am I going to say? He says, he's a dancing governor. And you know what? He didn't hurt nobody by dancing. Let him dance.
Let him enjoy his
So
moment.
yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Yes, we've come to the end of this episode. So please remember that we are your best bet for relationship-based discussion, society-based discussion, politics, marriage, dating. We share double sides of every conversation. So
Yeah.
at the other side, you're not thinking of, we talk about it, and there are no right or wrong answers here. We're just sharing both sides of a topic or of a conversation.
Yeah.
And with that, we would see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.